This is a little video about my stating about the Stranka Ljudskih prava, a political party of pravo in Serbo-Croatian language means you have a double meaning. Pravo means the law, and most often it actually means prava in the sense of the human rights, in the sense of the rights, you know. It has a double meaning. And I chose that second one, law, not the human rights. I'm not interested in human rights. And I was told, I was accused by Zelensky, and I was accused by Ukrainians. Oh, you want to have the country without Russia? We know what he wants. They run to Americans. He wants the country without the Russians. Yes, yes, that's exactly right. The country without the Russians and without the Serbs is what Americans told me. No, that's not possible. If you do this was the British Royals, then we are finished. We're finished. It's over. We lose the war. We lose the war. Yes, the country without the Russians and without the Serbs. This is not part number 2 of Martin Luther King, I have a dream. I had a dream, but I don't have a dream. I don't really care how you people are going to solve your problems, your lives, how you're going to sort it out lives. But fact of the matter is, having Russian, having Serb inside of your country does create security issues. They do have a tendency not only to control the system, to impose the systematic control of the society, literally by policing the co-workers, the neighbors. They have a tendency to do that. They have a tendency, oh, no хороший, no good. He is whatever he is. He is against the Russia. He's a Russophobe. He is, I don't know what the fuck he is. They have a tendency to do exactly what I stated. They do this stuff. They do this stuff, and they look to connect themselves to all kinds of people, all kinds of circles, do illegal criminal stuff, all kinds of stuff to gain the sympathy from others, to gain the political power within the country wherever they immigrate. And they are financially supported from the outside by the Russians. They are. And Russia is connected straight to India and to China, as you know. And so the chances you will avoid the corruption, they're really slender in your country. And that means you're going to have a turmoil inside of the country. That means you're going to lose the essence, your national essence, sovereignty. And it also means, that's something else, that sooner than not you may have bombs flying on your roofs, on your factories, on your homes. That's right. It didn't happen in Ukraine the first time. It happened before, and in Chechnya, in Dagestan, in all the countries around Russia. That's exactly what this means. The worst part of them all is that these victims of the Russophobia, they have friends in the West, such as in the United States of America and elsewhere, who also need them. You might not be neighbor of the Russia. You might be in Africa. You might be in South America, Asia, wherever you might be. But it might be United States of America that have interest in your country, with British, Germans, whatever. And Russia, on the other hand, express an interest in other part of the world. And the two will trade those interests. The two have a tendency to work together to destabilize your country. That's what I call Stranka Ljudskih prava. That's basically to see yourself as a human being in the mirror when you step in front of the mirror. I know Milan Kuchin is going to love me for this one. This was his nightmare, the video like this. That's basically the country, the system completely with a zero Russian, zero Serb political system. Oh, that's not possible. No, that's not possible. But what's possible is to hijack human traffic, torture, systematically kill, poison, spine break people, like it was my case. That is possible. They will say, no, that is possible. That is possible. That other option is not possible. But the option I just mentioned right now that one is possible. That's why I said I don't believe in human rights, I believe in laws. That's what I believe in. That one is possible. It's possible to do the stuff like I described was done to me on the blog. That's possible, but that stuff is not possible. It's also possible to have bombs thrown on your houses, in your homes, for you to watch your uncles, your fathers, your son dying in the ditches, defending the so-called homeland. That's also possible. But that other option, we're getting there, the so-called human rights option, that's the one, the American one, the land of the human rights, the equality and everything else. One is possible and the other one is not possible, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to declare this issue. I just want you to understand. The tourism, the Russian tourism is good for the Thailand. That's good for the Thailand. For the Thailand, that's good. But I'll leave the Russian tourism to the Thailand. Yes, for everywhere else, it's better to have them not even as a tourists, to put it plain and simple. They are the most aggressive country in the world. Russia is the most aggressive country in the world. Extremely aggressive. Extremely aggressive. And as such, very useful for others, as I explained in this video. Stranka Ljudskih prava, that means zero Serb, zero Russian in your country. Highly advocate this system. Stranka Ljudskih prava, nobody liked my Stranka Ljudskih prava. Nobody saw itself. Nobody protested more against one than Indian people from India. Oh, what a disaster this, and so on. So what exactly? I explained them. I see Stranka Ljudskih prava as during MK Ultra. Even during MK Ultra, these people had a really problem. It gives a garbage that should not even exist. They give them ability to play chess with a person who cannot defend himself. And that's how the countries are burned to the ground. This is what this MK Ultra is. MK Ultra, yes, but Stranka Ljudskih prava, no, they said. Stranka Ljudskih prava is essentially like you walk down the street. And as you walk, you have all kinds of trash coming in your face, offering you anywhere from the drugs to, for you to, all kinds of trouble, basically. As you walk down the street, as you go your way, you have all kinds of nonsense crossing your path and offering you, not only offering you, but also causing you trouble and so on. That's all that is. Stranka Ljudskih prava, that just means to go your fucking way, do your stuff, concentrate on matters that matter rather than to deal with the shit. That's all that is. The more you deal with the shit, the more the shit stinks. If you don't have shit, then there is nothing to discuss. The enemy always looks forward to find something they can discuss, and discuss means to negotiate. That's why Stranka Ljudskih prava, basically. Go on about your business, about things that matter, and not about things that are nothing other than problem. That's the logic. That's the logic behind Stranka Ljudskih prava, with which, however, nobody could possibly argue. They even agree with it, that this does make sense, but that this is a catastrophical based on the so-called human rights. Russia is 3 times bigger than United States of America and only has 140 million people. That's half less than United States of America, but it's 3 times the size of United States of America. Fuck them. They have a place to go. This is by far the wealthiest country in the world, situated with fish, enormous coastline, from Atlantic to Baltic to stretching all the way to Pacific. They have something to eat if they want. They're not hungry. They have where to grow crops. They complain about they need Ukrainian land because the land in Russia is not fertile enough and so on. Oh, fuck that. You just need to go to work. People in Africa do it. People where there is a desert, people have no conditions whatsoever to do stuff, they do it. You motherfuckers just need to go to work rather than to live like a parasite at the expense of other people. Yes, you can if you want. I would not go into the oil, the minerals, gas and so on. You already know. Russians alone were laughing to Europeans for separating themselves from Russian oil, minerals, gas dependence. You already know the song about that. So the Stranka Ljudskih prava just means that you step in front of the mirror as you start the day or whatever, and you view yourself as a human being. That means that you concentrate on things that matter. That's just a trouble-free country. That's all there is to it. I like that idea. I like it. Human rights end where MK Ultra starts. In my case, went for 48 years. And still right now, they're still battling one through the police, with the psychiatry, blocking me anywhere from U.S. Justice Department to International Criminal Court, United Nations, etc., European Union Commission, and so on. Stranka Ljudskih prava, this is just something that makes sense. If you want to live in prosperity, if you want to have the reason to live for, then that's basically how you do it. This is just the way it is. Simple as this. No, British royals highly disagree with it. In fact, they threatened me they would lose the war together with Americans in Ukraine if this video would come out. So give the thumbs up for this video. Stranka Ljudskih prava, Ukrainians were completely horrified with it. Well, fuck it. This is not Ukraine. They'll get used to it. This video is directly related to Romanovs. London Romanovs. They gained a lot of sympathy. The London Romanovs and Berliners gained a lot of sympathy because this concept of Russian immigration to the West, it was highly desired. It was desired by all walks of life, people from all walks of life, from Africa to South America even, especially people from Asia, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, from all walks of life, the Arabic country, very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. They said very good. Russia, very good. Russia coming to the West, very good. Russian immigration to the West, very, very good for us. Very, very good. And it was good because, you know, Russians were the friends. They were the friends. They were the friends from, you know, from the people. They were against the evil neo-Nazis, to put it plain and simple. They were against the whites. They wanted the equality rights. It was very good. I am kidding, of course, but it was very good. This is the way you interpreted it. Many of you, this is how you interpreted it. It was very good. Russia, very good. Russia, good. Russia, very good. Tajikistan, Chechnya, Dagestan, you fucking name it, Stan. very good. Back home, no good, but in Los Angeles, very good. In Miami, New York, whatever, Germany, whatever, very good. Very, very good. Very good. Turkish people, very happy with the Russian immigrants. Very good. Russia, very good. Germany, whatever. Russia, no, very good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Stranka Ljudskih prava almost had no chance. Very, very, very bad for me. Very, very bad for me. And so it was more and more and more Russian immigrating to the West. And then it happened so that a Russian was a very, very, very normal immigrant. We have a all of a sudden society all of a sudden society started to split from very good. Russian became very, very good. It became very good in America. In America was very good, and sehr gut in Deutschland. Es ist sehr gut. Normal. Ist normal. Russen normal. Alles normal. Alles normal hier, alles normal there. Romanov. Sehr gut. London, Glasgow, Leeds, you fucking name it. Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut. Very good. Russian. Very good. We have a Russian heritage. Russian this, Russian, Normalny, normal. Russian. We get the Russians. I tell you what, Russians are tough people, man. They're tough people, man. I love Russians, man. We take Russians everywhere. We have a problem with the niggers. All we do is we put the Russians inside. Where Italian mafia fail, Russians get it done. Stranka Ljudskih prava started to become more understood by the black people, by the Turkish people, by the people from all around the world. They started to view this immigration, this very good. They started to see it a little bit different, in a little bit different light. It started to make sense. For everybody. But this is how the world is, you know. Romanovs, they know how to play the cards. Just as he would say, it's okay. We don't need Russia. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. No. This is where things get complicated. Why? Because Russian is very normal. They're very normal people. They're very good people. They're tough people. That's where things start to get complicated. And now you have this. Previously, Soviet Union and Russia start to form itself with the West into a completely different snowball. And that snowball started to take a different shape. Now I'm talking about the world. With a different agenda, with a different appetite started to surface. With Indian people, Turkish people, black people, all kinds of people started to see themselves on a picture in front of the Russians just actually very, very different. Yeah? The whole thing started to make more and more sense. To see yourself for what you are and not what you try to convince yourself is and is not, really. You couldn't escape the fucking reality no more. Even if you wanted to, as a black person or as a Turkish person or as an Indian person or whatever fucking person you were abroad, the reality started to bite. And it started to bite harder and harder. We don't want any more musses. We want these Islamists, pedophiles, we want them out. It's too many in Britain. Es ist zu viel Muslimen in Deutschland. You know, all of a sudden you have AfD, AfD. You know, all of a sudden Hitler. Oh, now we have a different kind of song. Romanovs, Fedorovs from Britain also no longer needed Muslims. They no longer needed Muslims. They have a new business, they have a new partner. They have a new partnership going on. It's better, it's more lucrative. You don't have to watch people of color either. A different song started to play out. That's why I said Stranka Ljudskih prava, unless you are from Thailand. Oh no, the Thailand is allowed. Unless you are from Thailand, Thailand is okay, because Thailand depends on the tourism. So, unless you're from Thailand, Stranka Ljudskih prava might just be the thing for you. You might be from India. You might be, you might be from China. Yeah, you might be from Turkey, or you might be from whatever fucking place. You don't have to be from Germany or United States or Britain. No, you stay that way. Stranka Ljudskih prava, unless you want problems in your country. If you're from Africa or you're from South America, it just might be the political party for you. Keep the problems at bay. What the fuck you need them? You know what the sovereignty serves for? You're freely doing business with whomever you want. This is the definition of the sovereignty, national sovereignty. It used to be like this. It used to be time like this. And then over the course of the time, it changed to something else. I love the video with the Russians, by the way, in Berlin, sitting under the bridge, completely apart from all other homeless people, immigrants, sticking them to themselves. And they are sympathized. It's just the way it is. It's normal. Es ist normal. Es ist alles normal. Diese Welt ist total normal. Really? The two did not know each other till 2005. Okay, I'm gonna see the results anyways, just like the Google suggests. Damn, who would have thought it would be so difficult?
celebratory period. On the tourism front, data figures indicate that there were more than 35 million foreign tourist arrivals in 2024, generating some 1.66 trillion baht of income for Thailand. 5 most prominent sources of tourist origin included China, which contributed 6.7 million tourists, Malaysia, which contributed 4.9 million tourists, and India, South Korea, and Russia. Thai tourists traveling domestically generated 95 billion baht of tourism income for the country in 2024. The government asserts that 2025 will be a year of opportunities for everyone, promising developments on the economic front and chances to meet with tangible success.
There in the distance, like a roll call of all the suburban dreams. Let's take a ride along with the dogs tonight in suburbia. You can hide along with the dogs tonight in suburbia. This is the hour of need. Where's the policeman when you need one to blame the color TV? Let's take a ride along with the dogs tonight in suburbia. You can hide along with the dogs tonight in suburbia, in suburbia.
Pretty damn big country, but it appears to me it's still not big enough. It's pretty big, it's the biggest. It's about 3 times as big as America, and it's still small. That's what they feel, they are still too small. Stranka Ljudskih prava, that's a political party with a zero Russian, with a zero Serb. When human laws apply to human beings,